Hey everyone, Escaped Alien here. Month 8 of Elestrals Shattered Stars is here. Lunar, let's go. Hey everyone, Escaped Alien here. So today we have the Elestrals Shattered Stars Lunar Month. Very much looking forward to getting into this. And for those of you that don't know, the Elestrals Shattered Stars, they come in 3-pack bundles. They're plastic wrapped. And they now have a sticker insert per bundle. So very cool. Didn't end up costing any more for that. So I'm subscribed to the highest tier as far as Shattered Stars goes, which is 99. You can get more packs from that, or rather than that, but 99 is the number that gets you kind of the highest discount. So the more you buy in certain brackets, the bigger discount you get. So I keep 6 packs of each month sealed to open at a later date. Don't ask me why, but 6 just felt right. And I'll show off a little bit more, but first, let's go ahead and switch to human hands. Now that's better. Okay, so I did remove all of the other 93 packs that we're going to open from their plastic wrap for the sake of time. And I will be, just like last month, splitting this up into 2 separate videos, so that way it doesn't get too long. So we're looking at about 46-ish packs per video. And I just wanted to show off some of the sticker inserts that you get. Again, this is per 3-pack bundle that you get a sticker, and I believe some of their stickers you can find in the shiny form, which for Elestrals is called Stellar, so that's going to be like a different coloration in the artwork. So just a cool little addition. I mean, not that I'm like a huge sticker collector or anything, but it is fun having a little bit of extra product, especially if they're throwing it in for free, which as time goes on with Elestrals, you'll just notice that over time they always seem to kind of be expanding upon the product and giving the supporters of Elestral more bang for their buck in everything they make. So, just a fun little throw-in. But okay, so we got about 46-ish packs to go through in this first opening. And of course, I'll be having 2 giveaway questions, 1 for each video. As usual, make sure to join the giveaways. I give away a Kickstarter Elestrals card monthly. And we'll just go through. So how Shattered Stars works is all of the non-holo cards are going to be the same per pack. The only difference is the holo card. So we'll go through the first pack and just show off how every single card looks, and then moving forward we'll go to just the holo card. So we have Spectaris, Drakid, really dig this artwork, it's a lot darker looking, Draking, Nabi, Fawnlet. Our holo is Rock in a Hard Place. Very nice. And Alloon is the spirit of this month. So all of these cards are going to be the same per pack. And we're just going to go to the holo from here on. Of course, we have the chance at hitting a stellar. Always hopeful for a stellar. Okay, so we have a holo Alloon. Another holo Alloon. And for me, I'd say, I mean, I love the core product of Elestrals, but as far as an ancillary product in TCG goes, this has got to be one of my favorites. Rock in a Hard Place. So typically, I'm hoping for a good diversity, because of course I want a few of each card, but as far as my major collection goes, I'm going to be looking for, got a Dense Fog, Stained Glass cards, and the Statue series. My goal is to get a PSA 10 of every single one of those as time goes on. But I'm also a big fan of the Holo Spirits. Haven't started that PSA journey, but Wow. Okay, so that is our first stained glass card. A nice Spectaris. I just think the stained glass cards are killer. Phoebe, Sumner, Twisk. Awesome work. But yeah, so eventually I'll work up to chasing after the PSA 10 Rockin' a Hard Place. PSA 10 Journey for the spirits as well. But for now, just sticking to stained glass and marble. Loon. And then next month, I believe they're calling it Celebrations, so that's going to be an interesting one. I don't believe it follows a particular spirit because we're finally through all different spirit types. So here's the spirits on the back if you're unfamiliar with Elestrals. So there's 8 different spirits. These also, they count as your resources and your life in Elestrals. So there's Spectaris. So it's definitely a unique style of gameplay. It makes you a little more cautious about playing things because as you play them, you also go down in your life points. Rockin' a Hard Place. So we have not seen a statue card yet. Statue cards are always a god or demigod. So far they've been gods from throughout history. Another Loon. And last month and this month the packs are much easier to open. Another Spectaris. They used to be super tight, but now you have a little bit of wiggle room in them. You used to have to open all the packs with a pair of scissors. Make sure I wouldn't damage the cards, but now it's pretty easy. Oh, backwards. Dense Fog. There we go. So here is an example of a statue card. They used to be called marbles. I'm not sure if they're still considered to be marble cards. But this is Artemis. So I'd say on this one it's a little hard to see the details, but still a very beautiful artwork nonetheless. And last month was the first month they introduced reverse stellars. Those are non-serialized stellar cards. Loon. So they're going to be harder to hit than the conventional holo sets, but they're not as hard to get as a stellar. So I got lucky in my last month, Rockin' a Hard Place, and I actually managed to pull 5 in my last month. But it is a little bit of a concern for me as kind of a completionist collector in certain ways. Oh, and there we go, we're talking about it. Rat King. So this is an example of a reverse stellar. That's perfect. So, like most reverse holos, you see that the creature or the character in the card is what's holo instead of the background. And these are actually really cool because if you also notice, the spirit requirements, the attack and defense, as well as the border has that holo pattern also. So a quick way, if you're not sure if you got a stellar, that's the stellar symbol right there. So it's always by the name, makes it really easy to let you know that you got a stellar. And as you can see, they are not serialized down here. This one unfortunately looks like it's got some kind of indentation along the bottom. So a little bit damaged there. Yeah, looks like it got bent a little bit. But that's okay, at least for the master set. We guaranteed that we got at least one. We'll see what else we pull. But anyways, going back to my train of thought. So as a completionist, and I was kind of hoping to complete several master sets because I get so many of these. Obviously, I'm hoping for stellars with however many packs I get, but Spectaris. It does make it a little bit harder to complete those extra master sets if you're not pulling however many you need, and I don't exactly know how many extra master sets I want. But Lunar. Another part of the reason why I order so many is because my goal to PSA 10 all of the stained glass statue cards and eventually the spirit cards. Holy moly, second reverse stellar. Alright, we're doing pretty good there. That makes me happy. But you know, when you're trying to complete sets of PSA 10, you actually have to have PSA 10 quality Spectaris in the cards you're submitting, so I really have to go through and make sure that the cards I'm submitting are actually going to get a PSA 10. And obviously, rocking a hard place, the more cards you have, the more you can kind of scrutinize, look through, and make sure you're submitting the best copies of that. Artemis. So, you know, in my experience, it's kind of hit or miss per month that I've received and opened, but it's kind of like maybe 1 in every 3 or 4 cards has a chance at a PSA 10 in a particular holo from Shattered Stars, maybe even up to 5 depending on the month. So you definitely need a handful of copies if you're shooting for PSA 10s. Another Artemis. Okay, cool. Looks like we're slowly starting to even out here. Dense fog. Rock in a hard place. Lunar. Artemis. Yeah, so I do think I will end up selling a lot of my extras from these sets. So I'm going to complete my master sets, make sure that I achieve all the PSA 10s that I want, and I'll also be keeping enough Spectaris, enough of the cards to be able to bling out future decks. But beyond that, I don't really think there's too much of a point in me keeping a ton of extras. So, Lunar, working my way up to getting a bunch of stuff listed from these Shattered Stars sets. Dense fog. So hopefully that'll help other people kind of complete their master sets or get their cards that they want. Spectaris for gameplay. Rock in a hard place. Spectaris. Lunar. Spectaris. I need to pick up the pace on some more of the Artemis cards. Lunar. And good news is that the secondary market for Elestrals is pretty top notch. You can always make trade deals or buy and sell deals, rock and hard place, to get the cards that you need. So I've never had too rough of a time. Lunar, filling in the blanks of the collection. Dense fog. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if the ratio of hollows, I believe the ratio of hollows, Artemis, there we go, should be the same across the board with the exception of the reverse stellars and stellars, of course. But for me, it always seems like the cards I want the most, Lunar, which would be stained glass, and the statue cards are the ones that I tend to get the least. Dense fog. Artemis, there we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and throw in a giveaway question here. Go ahead and tell me what the name of this hollow is. Spectaris. So that's going to be the stained glass card for this month of Elestrals. Go ahead and comment Spectaris below to enter the giveaway. I'll probably just open a couple more packs in this video. Rocking a hard place, and then I'll cut it off for the next one. Another Artemis, nice. Alright, well, let's cut it off there, and I will see you guys for the next portion of this opening.